Now we will continue with dependence of cell potential on concentration. Dependence of in the last lecture we have seen cell potential. So dependence of cell potential on concentration, that is given by Nernst equation. Okay. Uh, for a general cell reaction, AA plus BB giving CC plus DD for a general complete cell reaction. Okay, for example, we can take example of Daniel cell. So which reaction is taking place over there? Zn plus Cu2 plus giving Zn2 plus Cu. This was a complete cell reaction. So for such cell reaction, we have taken here general cell reaction AA plus BB giving CC plus DD. The Nernst equation is, what is Nernst equation? E cell is equal to E naught cell minus RT upon NF ln. See, these are the concentrations of reactants and products written in square bracket. So A raised to C raised to C into D raised to D upon A raised to A into B raised to B. What is Nernst equation? C again. E cell is equal to E naught cell minus RT upon NF ln C raised to C into D raised to D. There is concentration of products. Product of molar concentration of products upon product of molar concentration of reactants. Okay. Now, what is E cell? E cell is the potential of the cell which is measured under non-standard conditions. E naught cell is the potential of the cell which is measured under standard conditions. Okay. Now R is gas constant. T is temperature. N is the number of moles which are involved in the overall reaction. F is Faraday. Okay. So E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 2.303 RT upon NF. We are converting this to log to the base 10. C raised to C into D raised to D upon A raised to A into B raised to B. Isn't it? We have just changed the form of the equation. See it carefully. E cell, potential of the cell under non-standard conditions, is equal to potential of the cell under standard conditions minus 2.303 RT upon NF log to the base 10 product of molar concentration of products upon product of molar concentration of reactants. Okay. Now, see, if you will substitute the values of R, okay, at 25 degrees Celsius, Faraday, its value 96500. Okay, whatever the constant values are there, if you will substitute, see, R is the gas constant, its value is 8.314. R is gas constant, its value is 8.314 joules per Kelvin per mole. Joules per Kelvin per mole, isn't it? So if you substitute that particular value of R, if you will substitute temperature as 25 degree Celsius, if we will substitute Faraday's constant's value, we will get equation E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0592 upon N. That means 2.303 into the value of R into the value of T upon the value of F. Okay. This value we will get 0.0592 and the equation will be E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0592 upon N. N will vary according to the reaction, number of electrons which are involved in the reaction. C raised to C, D raised to D upon A raised to A into B raised to B. Okay. So this is the another form of Nernst equation. This is also Nernst equation. This is also Nernst equation. Okay. Just see the equations carefully. Now if you observe the equations carefully, left hand side of the part of the equation is cell potential under non-standard conditions. Right hand side part of the equation is cell potential under standard conditions, and this is the correction factor between both. This is the correction factor between both the potentials. Okay. When E will be equal to E naught, when the potential of the cell which is under non-standard conditions will be equal to the potential of the cell under standard conditions. See, if these concentrations are unity, or 1, what is going to happen? This whole will be log of 1, log to the base 10, log of 1 to the base 10, that will be 0, isn't it? And therefore, we will have E cell will be equal to E naught cell, isn't it? So E cell will be equal to E naught cell when the concentration of the reactants and products are unity. Okay, so this is about Nernst equation. Now how we will find out the potential of the cell using Nernst equation, we will see by taking particular example. So we will take a cell now, particular cell, and we will apply the Nernst equation to that particular cell. We will have cadmium copper cell. See, if you have a cell CD2 plus, Cu2 plus Cu, Cu2 plus Cu. So cadmium solid, aqueous, 1 molar solid. So we have seen already representation of the complete cell. So this particular complete cell is made up of 2 half cells, cadmium half cell and copper half cell. From the representation, you must have understood that in the left hand side cadmium half cell, oxidation is going to take place. That is, it is the anode of the cell, and this will be the cathode of the cell, copper half cell. Okay, where reduction is going to take place. Okay, so we can write down the reactions, because for getting potential by cell by Nernst equation, we will need first of all the final reaction, cell reaction. So half cell reactions first of all we will write. In the left hand side cell, oxidation is going to take place. So CD giving CD2 plus 2E minus, oxidation half reaction. In the right hand side cell, reduction is going to take place. So Cu2 plus 2E minus giving Cu, and if we will add both the reactions, what we will get? CD plus Cu2 plus, okay, giving CD2 plus Cu. Like AA plus BB giving CC plus DD we have seen. We have applied equation for that particular general reaction. Now we are going to apply the equation for this particular reaction. What was the equation? E cell is equal to E naught cell. E cell is equal to E naught cell means this particular cell minus 0.0592 upon number of electrons involved. Here are 2, isn't it? 2 electrons are given, 2 electrons are taken, upon 2 log to the base 10. Now see, which are the products? CD2 plus and Cu. Their concentrations we have to write. So concentrations of solids, they are taken as unity. Concentration of solids and pure liquids, they are taken as unity, and therefore here only concentration of CD2 plus will appear upon reactants Cu2 plus. So what we have done? We have applied Nernst equation to one of the complete cell. Just see the equation carefully. Okay. Now what we are going to do? We are going to apply Nernst equation to half cell or electrode, you can say. Here we have applied for complete cell. Now we can apply Nernst equation to half cell, or you can say electrode. If the half cell which is given to you is Zn2 plus Zn, this is half cell. If the cell which is given to you is Zn2 plus Zn, and you are going to apply Nernst equation to this, how you are going to apply? Same equation. E cell is equal to, now E cell you are not going to write, E electrode, okay, is equal to E naught electrode. Electrode is half cell, okay, minus 0.0592. So Zn2 plus is converted into Zn. So 2 electrons are accepted. So upon 2. Now which is a reaction which is taking place over here? Now Zn2 plus is converted into Zn. So Zn2 plus 2E minus giving Zn. As Zn2 plus is converted into Zn, this is reduction reaction. So which are the reactants? Zn, as it is a solid, its concentration is unity, and therefore concentration of Zn2 plus, which is 1 upon concentration of Zn2 plus ions. Concentration of Zn2 plus ions. See carefully. E electrode, E half cell is equal to E naught electrode, okay, minus 0.0592 upon 2 log to the base 10, 1 upon Zn2 plus ion concentration. Okay, see it carefully. Or you can write in another way also. E electrode is equal to E naught electrode plus 0.0592 upon 2 log of Zn2 plus to the base 10. Okay, both are same. So this is about dependence of cell potential on concentration, which is given by Nernst equation. Okay, and we have seen application of it to the complete cell as well as to the half cell. Okay, we will continue chapter in the next video.